You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you ready.
Alright, get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road, baby.
This is Red Vision's After Dark Podcast.
Off top, fam. Be blessed.
Yo, this is Red Vision After Dark Podcast Show. Get with it and get left. You know what time it is. Turn up.
Yeah, let's get it. This is Red Vision's After Dark Podcast Show.
Turn up.
Yo, what is up, everybody?
What do hood?
Yeah, man, we got a
Shout out
special
to my
guest.
nigga hood.
We got a special guest in the house, y'all. Hey, by the way, this is episode 3. I had to remember which one. I almost messed up. Man, we got a special guest in the house, man. It's Jose Rocafella,
Jose
bro.
Rocafella, nigga.
What's up, man? How you feel?
Man, I feel good, feel great.
That's what's up, man. What's up, man? Me and you go back, way back. Project days. LC Jones, they wouldn't call what they call now.
Yeah, the project.
Yeah, the projects, man.
Fucking project babies. we the real project babies.
We really are, man. We grew up in the era in the projects as well. It was crazy, man.
13 years in that bitch.
Ooh, what you say?
13 years.
Man, we like going to Wool Market. You remember those days?
Going way out there.
Going to Biloxi. They had us going way. Niggas out, little kids going way to Biloxi.
They kicked us up out of that bitch.
They was like, oh, they got to start going to Orange Grove.
Yeah, they gotta go. Them niggas, they're too ruthless. Like, they fucking up our school.
Hey, we didn't play, bro. We really didn't, man. We didn't play. Like, people just really thought like we was like savages or something, but we was smart.
Yeah, we had a chance to see a lot of shit though. Like we seen a lot of shit coming up in the project.
We did.
We seen a lot of shit. That's why when niggas be like, you know, where they from and they did this, they did that, what they seen.
Yeah.
If you growed up in Gulfport projects and you seen a lot of shit. When I say a lot of shit, you seen a lot of shit that you know you wouldn't even thought that you will see. Mm-hmm. Like for real, that shit that was crazy, man.
What was the craziest stuff you seen out there growing up? I got a bunch of them.
Man, the craziest thing I seen.
I see that smirk on your face. I know it's gonna be something crazy. I see how you look.
Man, let me tell you this, like the first time I seen like the real action, like a nigga do some shit or whatever, just like in my childhood days or whatever, it was like a nigga a high speed chase. Police. It was a nigga. I ain't gonna say the nigga name or whatever, cause we don't do that.
Right.
But
right.
you know, nigga, you know, he got them pounds. He got it. He got it made. He got it all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sitting outside. We were popping fireworks. I was small as fuck. I had to be about at least 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Just seen car come by. It was a Regal. Police behind, and you just see motherfucking pounds of weed just coming out the window. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? And you know, we stayed on the back street in the project.
Yeah.
Or whatever, so
Over by the gate.
yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Like, man, pounds of weed, man. They nigga wrecked this car. Police, they ain't even for the man arm was broke or nothing. They snatched him up out of that bitch. Slammed him on the head, all types of shit. I was like, man, we really in the motherfucking gutter.
We really are.
This shit for real, you know. Seen shootouts and shit, man. Been in shootouts, like, man, that shit, they're crazy, man. But a lot of stuff I don't speak on and I don't say because you know a lot of niggas get it wrong because they incriminate themselves.
Right, yeah, by saying the wrong
saying the wrong shit.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas get on shit and say niggas name.
Yeah, you're not supposed. That's the
Exactly.
number one.
And then like niggas still be under investigation. So you done said this, you
And now
done
they add
said
another
that.
charge now.
Yeah, no, I ain't add another charge. That was their piece to the puzzle.
There you go.
So where I'm from, we don't do that shit, bro.
Right,
We just whatever we see, we just you know, we don't see it no more.
Yeah, now as far as drugs out there, I ain't seen that. Like, you know, it was out there, but like fights was just be crazy out there in the projects. Like, especially girl fights, bro. Like, oh man, boy, it was some girls that got down out there though.
Yeah, fights.
Shakita, baby, oh my god, man. They didn't play.
That shit was crazy. Like, it was experience. Like, I felt like I needed that experience because I see a lot of niggas that got like a silver spoon. They mom and daddy took care of them, you know, all their life, so they really had it. But like, you know, I ain't knocking my mama or my daddy. Like, they did what they can do for me or whatever. But at the same time, shit was rough.
It was, man.
Like, when I see certain people be like, you know, they done went through the struggle. They did this, they did that. Like, I'm like, bro, you don't know what the fucking struggle is, nigga.
At all.
You really don't know. Because, nigga, what we been through, man.
You wouldn't wish your worst enemy going through some of the stuff going through out there?
Hell no, I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy.
At all. It's some bad shit out there.
Even though I just feel like I feel like fuck that nigga.
But man, like when I go out there now, like I can like it's totally different out there now. Like I can remember how it used to look like when they had the pine trees out there. All I remember the 2-store because I lived and stood on East Center Street out there.
Yeah.
I like it just bring back a lot of memories. Like cause you were part of that with me that out there. You know what I'm saying?
Was like and like when I see niggas today, you know, I see people today. They be like, "Where you from?" I'm from the projects. Well, we don't, you know, we ain't never been in no project, this and that. I tell them, I'm thinking in my head, I'm telling them, like, you a baby. Like, you came after all the real project shit. You came after that. Because the shit y'all doing today, these little young niggas doing today, that ain't what it is. Right. It's about family. It's about living. It's about trying to get the fuck up out of this shit. Like, and I'm still in the process, you know, trying to get up out of this, trying to make a way for my family so they don't have to, you know, worry about certain shit no more. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah. And that's the number one goal, man. Like, to get your family away from all that madness, man. That was like growing up. That was one of my goals. Like I knew, like, seeing my mama and them work 2 jobs, and then I have to be at home, being the oldest, take care of my brother and my little sister. You know what I'm saying? That was my goal. I was like, I gotta do something when I grow up to try to help provide. You know what I'm saying? Or coming up to help provide for my family, get us away from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it got to the point where I was like, man, this is really where we live?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
But I ain't gonna even lie, though. Like,
but I loved it out there. Like, because it was family out there, you know? You made so many friends, and, oh, man, cousins move out there.
One thing about coming up, when we stayed in the projects and everybody was out there, we all stuck together.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was like everybody out there was family. Everybody knew each other. Everybody knew each other, mamas, daddies, and all that. That was just like I go around the corner and get a whooping. My mama ain't gonna do shit because she gonna say, you deserve that. Yeah. She ain't did, you know, she ain't did nothing wrong.
You need your ass whooped.
He ain't did nothing wrong. You shouldn't have been doing that shit or whatever. It's like that's how tight it was back in the projects back when we was coming up. Like, motherfuckers ain't, you know, motherfucker wasn't sweating that shit. Oh, you whoop my child? Yeah, now these days you can't whoop another person's child. They going around that corner. They finna cut a rug around that bitch.
Act like donkey on you. Why you touch my baby? You shouldn't put your hands on my baby. But your baby was doing something he had no business doing, so to whoop his little ass. But like you said, you can't do that these days, man.
Yeah, look, see, cause like right now, like I got kids. I got 3 kids, 1 7, 1 6, and my daughter. That's my queen. Yeah, she 2. That's the only woman right there. That's the only woman right there that can drive me fucking crazy and make me pull my fucking hair out. That is my.
It's daughter. Always that baby girl.
It's my daughter, and like, you know, not being able to have all of my kids together. Yeah, it's crazy because, you know, this first woman I was with, I'm not gonna get on this interview or this podcast or whatever and just disrespect her. Yeah, you know,
I feel you,
because you know you respect every woman like a black queen or whatever. Like, even though some of them can get on your nerves and make you feel, you know, like, I wish I never stuck my dick in this bitch. Like, fuck this. Like, but,
you do.
Yeah, you feel like that, but, you know, as you grow and you mature into a man or whatever, you know, you have a level head and you start to understand things. But like I said, you know, I wish I can get all of my kids together, because my son right now today asks about his oldest brother. But that situation is so crazy, because at the same time, I didn't even think I had an oldest child.
Yeah.
I really didn't think that, because I met this girl when I came back from Virginia. When I moved back to Mississippi from Virginia, I met this girl. She was coming by my mama's house because she was cool with my sister or whatever.
Yeah.
She liked me. I didn't like her at the time or whatever, you know. But it was just that one night, you know, we just ran into each other. We ran into each other, but like for the first, you know, about 6 months, the first 6 months, we ain't sleep together. We ain't did none of that. I wouldn't touch her.
You were just like trying to get to know her.
No, it wasn't even just trying to get to know her. It was just something telling me in my head,
Yeah.
Don't fuck with her. Like, she ain't no good. Don't fuck with her.
Oh, you had the red flags.
Yeah, it was a lot of red flags. So, you know, I gave it 6 months, and then, you know, I moved with my sister or whatever. Once I moved with my sister, she just so happened to be staying down the street from my sister.
Yeah.
So we really just started kicking it or whatever. And I was going over there to see her, not every night or whatever, or just calling the phone, just talking to her, helping her out with certain things or whatever. So she, she fucked around and she got pregnant or whatever. But
oh, man, okay.
Around the time she got pregnant,
yeah,
that's when her and her mama, like, they put me out the picture. Like, don't come around no more. She don't want to be with you and this and that. And,
oh, man.
Her telling me she ain't pregnant. So I went with the shit, She ain't pregnant. That's good. We just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah.
So after my son was born, it was my cousin told me, he was like, you seen your baby? I was like, no, I don't got no kids. He was like, nigga, I'm finna show you the pictures right now. He showed me the pictures. Even showed me the pictures of her in the hospital, because how it went. But my cousin was talking to her mama.
Bro, you had to find out you had a baby through pictures.
Like, I thought, I ain't think she was pregnant no more.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, like, yeah, that's your baby, bro. I remember everything and this and that. I'm like, alright. So I called her, I even texted her mama. Her mama just talked to me bad all night.
I'm sorry, bro, because I'm sorry if y'all hear any kids in the background, okay? My kids they playing Fortnite, so you know how kids are, so if y'all hear them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just like, her mama told me that, nigga, don't fuck with my daughter. My daughter don't want you, this and that. That ain't your baby, and all this and this and that. So,
bro, I can see that. I'm sorry.
What's up?
That ashtray behind you.
Yeah.
Yo, man, dang, you gotta find out through pictures, bro.
Me being me or whatever, like, I started to fight for my son.
Yeah.
And then it came to the point where, me fighting for my son. And trying to get him in the process or whatever, he ended up coming to me, because like her mama kicked her out and this and that, and she ain't had nowhere to go, so she reached out to me, like asking me, do I want to see my son? I said yeah. And at this time he was going on 2 years old at this time or whatever. And he came, he stayed with me for like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Until she realized I had more kids. I had another son.
She ain't trip on you, did she? About it?
Yeah, she tripped. Yeah, like she
See, and this man was trying to be a good father.
Like she sent the police to my house, told them I had all types of guns and stuff in my house. They came, they took my gun. They, they told me I was a danger to my son and all types of shit. But I ain't gonna even lie to you, like nigga, I lost it.
You did. You went all. I would too.
I lost it. Like
I would have too.
The DHS woman came knocking on my door. So as she beating on my door, anybody know, like, when I answer my door, just know I'm not answering my door without nothing on me. So when I answer my door, I beat on the door. So when I open the door, it's the DHS woman and it's the fucking police, and I got my gun in my hand or whatever. So they like, drop the gun, drop that. So I put the gun on the ground. They detained me. They took my gun, they ran my gun. Kind of find out my gun was stolen, but at the same time, the shop where I bought the gun from or whatever, they had sold me a stolen gun.
Yeah.
But all that shit came back on me in court. Like, in the process of all of this though, before we get to the court part.
See, black man can't get no break, man. Man went to go get protection for his family, and the gun came up stolen.
In the process of all this shit though, like, before we went to the courthouse or whatever, she was finna sign her rights over to give me my son. I don't know who got in her head or who said something to her.
Yeah.
That's when she came with the police and all that, talking about I took her son and all that. Couple weeks later, I got a letter served to me saying I gotta go to court.
Yeah.
Cause about child support and all this. So before all that happened, I still got my son.
Yeah.
Before all that happened, I took me and my son. We went down there to DHS. And I went and got a DNA test myself.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to see if this really my son. If this my son, I'm finna go and fight for full custody.
That's right.
So when she found out that I went down there and got the DNA test, it was like, I want my son back. This and that, I want my son back. So we went to court. Like, the judge not trying to hear nothing I got to say at all. They everything that I did in my life leading up to that point, like all the issues I had in school, me spazzing out, me being locked up, put in straight jackets and shit like that, because like,
you was in a straight jacket before,
bruh. The shit, don't nobody know about this. Like, I was stressing so bad because even though she told me I didn't have a son, I knew I had a son out there, and I used to tell my cousin and my homeboy I got a child. They used to be like, nigga, you ain't got no child. Like,
yeah.
You still wet behind the ears. I'm like,
I got kids. I got kids. I can prove it.
So that came up, and when that came up, like I felt like, I need to fight for him to end, because the type of life she was living or whatever, like coming to my job, once she found out where I was, coming to my job, trying to get me fired and all that. And the reason she came in, the reason she really came back in the picture, because one of my partners was talking to her friend, and I was showing him the picture, telling him like, this my son, this the one I can't see. He was like, nigga, that's your son? I was like, yeah. He was like, your son was at my house the other day.
Oh.
I was like, the fuck? He was like, yeah, because the girl, Portia, whatever her name is, her friend was over there. I fuck with her friend and this and that. And I was like, oh, for real? After she found that out or whatever, she come trying to ruin my life, cause she already know, bitch, I'm coming for you. I'm finna try to fight. I'm finna get my son or whatever.
Yeah.
So we go up to court. She tell the judge, he got some loose screws in the head. He beat me. He did this. He did that to me. But the whole time, I never put my hands on her, because I seen my mama get beat for damn near 10 years.
Yeah, man.
By my stepdaddy. So that shit really fucked me up.
Yeah.
So I told the judge, I was trying to tell the judge, like, that's a lie. I never put my hands on this woman. You feel me? So the story about me hitting her with a bat in her stomach when she was pregnant, it wasn't me.
Dude, I'm glad. See, if I would have heard all this, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna let you keep going.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
The person that hit her in her stomach with that bat that time, it was her mama.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
Her mama tried to stop her from having a baby for me.
She was that low down, bro, to do that to her own daughter, her own grandbaby.
Yeah, her mama tried to stop her from having a baby for me. So she tried to kill the baby. So, but on top of all that, she told me, like, after a while, she told me, like, before we go to court, before she drop him off to me, you know, at my house, before all of this shit, when I reached out and asked her about it, before my cousin even told me that I had a baby, she told me she had a miscarriage and my son was dead. Man, I cried for weeks, like, you know, because I knew that child was gonna, you know, change my life or whatever.
Yeah.
But she told me he was dead, and I was just like, that's fucked up. I cried, and I even told the judge that, and the judge didn't even want to hear that this woman told me that my child was dead, and this woman dropped him off on me. Prior to all this woman dropped him off on me for 5 fucking months while she go run the streets. Had them went to jail and everything. I got my son. Like the records show all of this shit or whatever. But the only thing I hate about this is like living in Mississippi is just like the man have no equal rights when it comes to their kids. Like they make it seem like the mother automatically got all the rights or whatever. All right, if I wouldn't have stuck my dick in you, you wouldn't have had that baby.
That's right.
I understand that you carried this baby for 9 months or whatever, but you wouldn't have had this baby if it wasn't for me or any other nigga.
For that matter, or any other nigga. It's just like you wouldn't have never had this fucking child. But like that shit broke me down, and it's like, and a lot of people be like, oh, he crazy, he this and that. No, I never was crazy. They just misunderstand you.
They misunderstood me, and a lot of people ain't know what I was going through. But the smartest thing I did, though, I waited to after high school to have my child. I had my first child when I was 23.
That's what's up, man.
I waited till after high school when I had my child or whatever. But that shit still eat me up today, knowing that my child stay 5-10 minutes away from me, but I can't go over there and see him because it's gonna be some bullshit or whatever. They gonna call the police.
Just drama.
And like right now.
And all you trying to do is just see your son, man.
Yeah, like right now in my life, like I ain't got time for no drama.
Yeah.
Drama, I ain't got time for it. Like if you ain't trying to help me make some money, I ain't got time for it. Fuck it.
That's right, man.
Like, but like with my son, it's just like not just speaking specifically on here, but my kids, period. That's my pride and joy, and that helped me change a lot of things because I was on the bridge to nowhere. Like, I ain't have no plans. I ain't have nothing. It was just like, shit, I'm out here. This just what it is or whatever. And like I said, I never speak on anything that I did in the streets. I never speak on that because I wouldn't dare incriminate myself. But just, you know, I just want a motherfucker to know that, like, whatever I speak is real, and I ain't just telling no fucking lie.
Yeah.
Or saying this and that, trying to fit in. See, because I always been the one, fuck fitting in. I want to stand out.
And on that note, we're gonna take a quick break real quick, man. We will be back, man. Oh, yo, what's up, fam? Hey, this your boy Red Visions here, man. I'm here to tell you to go check out my cousin Ink Master, man. One of the flyest tattoo artists down here on the coast, man. His name is Ink Master. It's spelled INKKMASTAH. And he's also on Snapchat. He's on Facebook and Instagram, man. Same name, everything. Also, I have his business number right here also too, and his email, so y'all can go check him out. He's on Booksy.com under Inkmaster Tattoo Studios.booksy.com, man. So go check him out, and I have all the information right here, don't worry. But yeah, still looking at me for, go check him out, he dope. Alright, y'all, we back with part 2, man. So yeah, man, your son Zayden, fam. We did a video to it, right? Want everybody to see it?
Yeah, they can tune in and see the video.
Alright, y'all. This is Zayden right here. This is my boy Jose Rocafella. Y'all check it out. I shot this video for him, so I'm telling y'all, when we was there, bro, it was like one of the dopest things. Like, I'm proud of this video because I was there to shoot it for him. Like, I was there to witness the emotions this man was going through. Raw emotions, bro.
Yeah, that shit there. That was it. But it was something that needed to be done because like when I first heard this track or whatever, like I was browsing different producers on website, trying to buy beats or lease beats so I can, get different types of music out or whatever. So I ran into online. I ran into this cat named Twan the Beatmaker.
Twan the Beatmaker. Shout out to you, Twan the Beatmaker, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, and like it was like a real, tough financial situation or whatever. So I leased the beat. So I still got some type of rights to the beat or whatever, but he got rights to it too still. So if that song blow up,
yeah,
he still get paid.
He get paid too,
and that's only right.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
Yeah. So I ran into I'm sitting at home. I'm thinking about stuff. It had to be like 3-4 in the morning, and I'm thinking about stuff, and I was like, man, let me just look for some tracks or whatever. So yeah. I go through these tracks, these different producers, and when I ran into Twan Beatmaker beats or whatever, it was just like I stopped looking. I stopped looking because I knew this the website I need to be on. This the producer that I need to get some tracks from or whatever, whether it's buy or lease. Like and I ran across that song or whatever. And when I ran across that track, it was just like I always wanted that sample right there. That's the sample I always wanted right there. So it was just like I was sitting there and it was just like, what the fuck I'm gonna write? What the fuck I could do to this song?
Right.
And then instantly when I was thinking about that song and I was listening to it, like I started to feel the shit that I went through with my son or whatever. So I was like, damn, I got it, this what I'm gonna do or whatever to this track or whatever. So I did the track Sonny Lavoy. He
shout out to you, Sonny. What's up, Sonny Lavoy?
This when I first connected with Sonny Lavoy or whatever. Like me and Sonny had been talking, on Facebook or whatever, because I fuck with his music, and when I first heard his music, I was like, this nigga dope.
Yeah, he real dope. Sonny dope.
And I ain't know that he was he stayed here.
Yeah.
Because he from Las Vegas. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, bro, in Las Vegas or whatever. So I'm hitting him up. He was just like, yeah, bro, just get with me or whatever, man. I was telling him I like your music and shit and this and that or whatever. So I told him I'm gonna get with him. It took me a while to get with him because of financial reasons or whatever, but I got with him and I went over there and recorded that song. I felt uncomfortable because I didn't know him at the time, and I didn't know the people around him at the time or whatever. But once I started recording the song and I came up out of that bitch, that thing was like, man, I felt that shit. Then he started asking me about it. I was like, that song about my son, Zayden or whatever. He was like, that's dope. I got a nephew named Zayden or whatever.
Yeah.
So after the Zayden song, after he recorded the Zayden song with me or whatever, man, we just been cool as fuck. Like we might not see each other every day or whatever. We might not talk every day, but that's my motherfucking nigga. Like, for real.
Shout out, Sonny, man. That's what's up, bro. Hey, this is his video right here. Zayden, check it out. It's dope.
One Beatmaker, the hitmaker.
Wishing on the star, baby. This shit serious. Jose Rocafella. I'm trying to find out where you are, Zayden. Where you at, Zayden? And I was wishing on the dream that I see your face again, Zayden. Please tell me what it means. Sit tripping feeling busted and disgusted because the bitch try to play me steady, lying to the public. Yes, I try to do my part, of course I try to be a part of your life, but she refused to let me see your son. Got on the stand, told the judge all them lies. That girl scandalized my name, had the people thinking I was insane. But prior to your birth, she told me you passed away, and then I heard from my people you were still born. That was some cold-hearted shit, this pain hard to bear. How dare you take my son away and then you lied to him? That ain't right because your granny paid a part in it. She told your mama have a baby for that nigga, then it's child support, food stamps, government assistance. Years done passed and I ain't seen your face, but I gotta keep my cool before I catch me a case. But this pain running deep, this a letter to my son Zayden, to let you know that I miss you and I love you. It's kinda hard waking up because the situation crazy. Your mama playing games got me feeling like a bad guy. I just wanna see your son, this how thugs cry. So much anger and pain running through my veins until we meet again. Zayden, keep your head up. I know you're going through tough times, but I'm fighting for you. But I'ma be the dad to make sure you never suffer. Yeah.
Just one thing, you better know I got you, son.
I'm trying to follow where you are, Zayden. And I was wishing on the dream that I see your face again. Please tell me what it mean. Zayden, tell me what it mean.
Better yet, boy or girl, you messing up that child head. That ain't right. Should no man have to do that wanna be there for their child and wanna do the right thing. But you rather run to the white folks and ask for child support and get some fucking food stamps. But I'm working hard for my shit. I'm working hard for my kids. I hope you hear this, son. This a thug cry to you. When we meet again, son, I got big things planned for you. And I was wishing on a dream. I'm trying to follow what it mean. What it mean, what it mean. Real shit. Jose Rocafella. This some shit I've been feeling for years, but I'm finally getting it off my chest. That's all you need to know. I can finally lay this situation to rest. Yeah. Star.
Alright, man, we back after the video. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all liked it, cause I enjoyed shooting it. This is a dope artist. This is Jose Rocafella right here, man. That is what's up, man. Hey, so new projects, you got any coming out?
Yeah, I got a lot of shit I've been working on. I've been working on a ton of shit, but my recent my project that's coming out is called Changing Faces. Me and Project Boy teamed up on that for Changing Faces. Like that's somebody that I seen coming up, like in the projects or whatever, you know.
Shout out Project Boy.
He older, so by seeing Project Boy and my cousin them, you know, rap and all that, and do this and that, you know, with the music thing or whatever, I feel like it was only right, you know, that we did a song together, because that nigga just he really pushes shit.
He do,
and he really just he about his business,
and he has all of you about too. That dude, he gets it.
Out of all the features, that I want locally, Project Boy was one of the main features that I felt like I needed, because he brings something different out of me, you know, recording the song Changing Faces. Like he brought a different type of animal out of me, like for real. But and it's just like he be like, bro, I know what type of music you like. You like that real life reality type shit. I was like, yeah. He be like, shit, you know, we need to drop something together. So like I said, I don't purchase no beats from nobody around local. I get on the internet. I'ma say this right now. I don't get on YouTube and download free beats. I do not do that.
Yeah.
If I don't buy my beat, I lease my beat so I can have some type of right to my track or whatever. So I'm searching the what's the name again, the internet again or whatever, and I ran across that, and I ran across a few more beats or whatever. So I just started, purchasing, tracks or whatever, sitting it off in my computer, putting it off in my hard drive or whatever, and then it just well, not even I was just sitting there one night just chilling, drinking, and I listened
having a good cool night.
Yeah. And I listened to that track, and I was just like, these niggas, they be changing faces, smile in your face but really hate you. So I ain't know that shit was gonna go on that track.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit was gonna
You
go
was
on
just
that
saying
track.
some stuff out loud.
Yeah, I was just saying some shit out loud. I was like, so I'm gonna record on this bitch. I'm gonna record that hook. I'm gonna see how that hook sound or whatever.
Yeah.
So I recorded the hook or whatever on this song, and like I sat back and I listened to it for a minute. And I was like, man, this shit here, man, this. If I get the right person to mix and master this shit down for me like this,
It's gonna go hard.
this shit here gonna go hard. It's gonna sound good.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm just sitting there and I'm just playing with the hook. I'm doing different stuff on the hook or whatever. Like I'm doing different type of vocals, different type of I'm taking my voice to different type of levels to try to get this chorus right, because I wanted the shit sounding like industry shit. I wanted it to sound real. I didn't want it to sound like no shit that was threw together. So I took my time with that shit, and I hit Project Boy up, and I told him, I was like, I got something I need you to get on.
Yeah.
He was like, bruh, say no more, like give me some time or whatever.
Send it on over.
No, he actually came to my studio.
Oh, that's what's up.
He actually
Hey, you a real one, Project Boy.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
He actually came to my studio, and we recorded at my studio or whatever. And then like I just sat on it. I sat on it for months and months and months. I sat on it. So I reached back out to him. I was like, bruh, like I'm having a hard time getting this shit mixed and mastered and shit like that or whatever. I was like, but I really want to shoot the video to this because this is what I want to bring to him next or whatever. He was like, send it to me. I got you, bro. Don't worry about nothing. I got you.
Yeah.
He got that shit. I sent it to him. He got the shit. He made whatever. He made it happen. Basically, yeah, he made it happen for that song to sound like it sound today. He made it happen, but
Yeah, it go hard. Like I heard it already. Y'all ain't heard it yet. I've heard it like 2 or 3 times already, and it's dope.
It's real life. It's real life shit, and it's just like it's a real life situation of what niggas going through today. Like niggas going through that shit today. Like I got niggas right now that's supposed to be my friends 4-5 months ago. Now these niggas ain't my friends.
Yeah.
Because they was fucking snakes. I got niggas that I was cool with in my teenage years or whatever. I thought, we had a real tight bond.
Like a brotherhood.
It was good. We had a brotherhood, but
Yeah.
it kind of, turned out. It wasn't like that. You had niggas.
And it's sad you have to find out like that too.
You had niggas like soft, I ain't gonna even say soft. You had niggas like dry hating. Niggas hate on you behind your back.
No, it's a lot that going on right now down here. You know that.
And that's why I called the track Changing Faces. Because these niggas, they be changing faces. Right here, they your boy. Yeah, man, my nigga, this and that and all this. But when you go around the corner,
it's a whole different story.
Fuck that nigga.
Yep.
I don't fuck with that nigga. I ain't even talk to that nigga.
Yep.
But not knowing you were just around there fucking with me.
Yep.
You were just around there with me, like dapping me up, talking to me like buddy, homeboy, and this and that. But you go with this nigga and it's fuck that nigga. So that's how
changing faces.
That's how Changing Faces came about, and
makes sense. Make a lot of sense.
I can't I can't wait till it drop, and it's just one nigga that I'm gonna say this right here. It's one nigga I met. I met Hood. I met Hood about a year ago.
Yeah.
A year and a half ago.
When
I met Hood, Hood was that same nigga he is today.
That's what's up, man. He didn't change.
He didn't change on me.
Yeah.
Like everybody, we friends, we boys, we have our differences. He might not agree with what I want to do or what I say. I might not agree with what he want to do and what he say. But at the end of the day, when this nigga go around the corner, he ain't finna talk about me. Yeah. I know that for a fact.
He gonna be real. Like,
he gonna be real. He
like
gonna tell me straight up. And when I go around the corner, I'm not finna talk about him.
Yeah.
Like, and this nigga, like, man, it's like I've been knowing this nigga all my life. Like that's my real partner. Like,
take a special kind of dude to be man
that I just met like a year and a half ago. It was probably longer than that.
Yeah.
When I met this man, because I met him through my brother or whatever. And when I met him through my brother, it was just like, they was coming around because him and my brother.
The old Felix?
No, Boy.
Oh, Boy. Shout out, Boy. What's up, man?
Yeah, they was all working together, and they used to, come around and this and that. And, like, I ain't know none of these niggas from A to Z or whatever, but, if you from the hood, any hood you go to, you gonna make you ain't gonna make yourself known. Niggas gonna know you from the hood because the way you act, the way you carry yourself, and that's how this nigga was when he came around. I knew he was about that life, and I knew that he's a loyal nigga.
Dude, yeah.
But let me tell you something about being loyal. Being loyal, a nigga can change on you, but if a nigga tell you I love you, bruh, that's your nigga. A lot of niggas ain't gonna say that. Like, for real.
Yeah.
That, and I ain't talk to my brother in my brother Hood. I ain't talked to him in a little minute or whatever. But one thing I do know about him, just cause I ain't talked to him, that's still my nigga.
100%.
100%. One call away. One call away.
All I gotta do. What you need, nigga? Yeah, I'm here.
And then, like, another thing that inspired me, like, to push my music real heavy was I started doing music when I was 16. Like I said, I came on watching Project Boy. I came on watching my cousin Mike Jeff. I came up watching Renegade when they had Los and Time and all of them. I came up watching the Muddy Sip Boys when they had
golly, going back,
Young Copa Steady, Sippy Slim. I came up watching them. Super Villain, rest in peace, Super Villain. I came up watching Super Villain. Who else? It's a lot of niggas. I came up J Mac. I came up listening to J Mac. I came up listening to
J Mac. I remember he had that song, bruh.
Yeah, that
you remember? I can't remember the name.
He was on the radio.
Yeah, he was on the radio.
We talking about what People Are Stone and David Banner. Yeah.
You know exactly. I gotta find that song, bro.
I remember all that shit.
Dude, you went bad.
And like that shit made me want to do music when I heard these niggas that I looked up to, because of the music shit. That made me want to do music or whatever, cause shit, it was rough, and then it was just like I gotta do something.
Yeah.
And then cause the first person that like I said, the first person that put a mic in my hand was Mississippi O.
Yeah.
At the Boiler Room.
Shout out Mississippi O.
Everybody know about the Boiler Room.
You hitting something wrong. You ain't from here if you know what the Boiler Room was.
If you ain't If you ain't never been to Tuesday Night Showcase, man, you missed it. If you ain't never been to Tuesday Night Showcase, you ain't from Gulfport, Mississippi, because on Tuesday nights, man, I had to go to school the next morning.
You in the club, ain't even supposed to be in there. Your ass supposed to be home in the bed.
I ain't even supposed to be in the club, but when I hit the door, me and my partner and them, like when I hit the door, he be like, big dog, this is all I ask for y'all. Don't drink, don't be smoking in here, cause I don't supposed to let y'all in
here.
Man, we lay back, we chilling or whatever. Then he make the announcement. We come up, we rock that bitch.
Yeah.
But it was one moment. It was one moment in the boiler room when I first really just got into the rapping shit.
Yeah.
Mississippi, like I said, Mississippi O put the mic in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when I first got in the studio, I was with some more niggas. I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but I was with some more niggas, and they promised a lot of false shit. Mm-hmm. They promised a lot of false shit, and it was just when we went to the Tuesday Night Showcase and the shit we wanted to perform or whatever, they were like, no, we ain't gonna perform that. Well, that shit they ain't gonna be feeling that or this and that. And back then, like, niggas was doing mixtape shit on instrumentals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we
boy, them the good old days too.
So me and my niggas, we did that. We got on that Lil Jon shit, that Get Crunk.
Yeah.
And when Get Crunk came on, the walls started shaking.
It go crazy.
And then like when my verse dropped, it
was it.
Man, the boiler room went crazy when my verse dropped, because like I didn't sound like nobody else.
I bet they were looking at you like, man, I ain't even know that little nigga had it in him like that.
But when that song, when it dropped, them niggas, the two niggas that was with us,
yeah,
the ones that put us in the studio, had us record. We was recording day and night. Mm-hmm. They was just like, oh, they ain't gonna hit and this and that. They left out the club. Mind you, they parked right there by the club in the front.
Yeah.
They heard the beat drop. They heard everybody in there going crazy. Them niggas came running in, getting crunk and all this. Like, I ain't let that shit throw me off, though. I just,
So you mean to tell me they didn't kind of believe in the song?
They was recording us and we was putting out mixtape. We put out a mixtape and shit, but they really didn't believe.
Yeah.
Us. Cause it was me. It was Low Key. It was
that's messed up.
Wild West. It was Lil Red. D Streets. Mm-hmm. We was the Clout Boys.
This one good stuff, bruh. We're gonna take a quick commercial break though, fam. We're gonna do it right quick because it's getting juicy, man. Alright, y'all, we back, part 3, man. So, hey, what you want to talk about?
Yeah, basically just who held me down when I was, when I ain't have a pot to piss in and I wanted to throw out of them. Like, I went through this situation where I was staying with my grandmother. I ain't want to do shit. I ain't want, I was a teenager still. Mm-hmm. I ain't want to do shit. Well, no, I take that back. I wasn't a teenager. I was like 21, 22. I ain't want to, really just do shit, So, grandma said, it's time to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Do my shit out, stuff outside, this and that. Coming up, man, my mama, she did for me or whatever, but me and my mama ain't had a perfect relationship, so I couldn't go back to my mama house. A couple of my sisters let me stay with them for a minute, but around that time when my grandma, we had our differences or whatever, and I was out on the street. my best friend held me down. Ruthie Crane.
Oh yeah, okay.
My best friend held me down. It's just like,
Shout out to you, Ruthie Crane. I am friends with you, by the way, because I have seen you. She dope. Shout out, Ruthie.
I ain't had nowhere to go, and then she was just like, I went there. She had already knew what I was going through with this and that or whatever.
Right.
We was tight. We tight. All right. So I go there. I just asked her to stay for a minute. She let me stay.
Right.
She knew what was going on, and she was just like, you can stay here until you get on your feet. When I say this woman ain't charged me nothing.
She was just down for it.
She was just down for me. We been cool that long. She was down for me. She ain't charged me nothing. She let me stay at her house, fed me, let me take baths, this and that. If I was out late, left the door open, left the door open for me so I can come, get some rest or whatever. Cause she knew, Ruthie knew that I was determined and, I was determined and I was motivated to get my life together, get my shit together or whatever.
Yeah.
I stayed with her for a minute. Then I met my girl. I was going up there to, chill with her, this and that, before she realized that, I ain't have nowhere to stay.
Yeah.
So, man, Ruthie, good friend to me, real good friend or whatever. If I call her right now today, that motherfucker, she coming. That's my friend. See, because a lot of people thought that a lot of people thought that me and her had something sexual going on.
Wow.
It wasn't never that. It was just like
You're just friends, man.
We was friends. It was like a true friendship, like a real bond. And a lot of people thought it was something sexual, because with a couple years back, it was just like when they seen her, they seen me. We was always together or whatever. So
them be the ones outside trying to look in. Yeah. They don't know really going behind closed doors. They wanna know.
Yeah, outside looking in, don't really know what's going on, and
not their business to know.
Yeah.
Even if y'all was to do something though, that's not their business.
Right. So she held me down.
But y'all didn't.
She held me down for a long time, and still, like I said, right now today, if I need her, she coming through,
right,
or whatever. Like,
shout out to you, Ruthie, man.
Like, we have our we done had our differences too, but at the same time, get what? That's still my nigga.
That's right.
That's still my friend. Like, nothing in this world can like fucking stop us from being friends. She don't care who my wife is, who my girlfriend is. She
gonna be there.
She don't care about none of that. Just like I don't care what what nigga she fucking with or this and that. This my dog. So if I come around, I'm gonna be here. This my dog. Ain't nothing going on. Like, it's real friendship. So all that passed over or whatever. Like, I met my girl, met my wife or whatever. I started staying up there with her grandmother. Cause she she brought me in, like, I was like one of her kids. She ain't know me from Adam to Eve, but this woman had a big enough heart to let me stay there until I got on my feet.
That's what's up.
And that's how it happened. Like, we was before me and my wife got together, we was real good friends or whatever. It's so crazy because I met my wife at the club. I seen her and I knew that I wanted her or whatever. It was like 3 months went by. And I was just going to the club. I never said nothing to her.
Yeah.
But I go home. I write on Facebook.
But you wouldn't say nothing to it in the club. But you were right on Facebook.
So one night I got bold enough to say something to her. I was like, I'm the guy that be writing you on Facebook or whatever. She was like, oh, for real, why you ain't been saying nothing?
Right.
But at that time,
you been playing with me. You could have been wrote me.
No. At that time, she was living her life.
Yeah.
Club, all that, this and that. But I actually started talking to her when I was staying in Alabama.
Okay.
So I done moved around a lot.
Yeah.
I started talking to her when I moved to Alabama, and I went from Alabama to Crystal Springs because I went to Job Corps or whatever. When I came back home, that's when like I started seeing her in the club, cause like I remember pictures of her. I remember us talking or whatever. I wasn't never bold. I wasn't never bold enough to like say something to her. So I finally said something to her.
Yeah.
Like, man, it took me after that. It took me an additional 3 months to get her phone number.
Dang, why 3 months? What, you just didn't work up the courage to ask for a number?
No,
that's why it took so long, or you just was like,
it was more of, I guess she wanted to see was it right?
Okay,
like,
okay.
Was I a good person or whatever?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. She seen a bunch of different sides after we got together. Mm-hmm. She seen a bunch of different sides from me, but she never knew what was really going on in my life, and I never tell her because like I don't like talking. Like, I'm gonna be real. When it comes to emotional shit or this and that, it takes a lot to get me to talk about what's going on in my life. That's why I'm glad that you invited me here to do this interview or whatever, because I can talk about what's going on in my life or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm at an age where I feel comfortable talking about it or whatever. But like I said, it's a lot of it's a lot of people play big parts in my life. Ruther was one of them.
What's up?
Jazz was one of them. Played a big part in my life. Jazz grandmother, she was one of them. Played a big part in my life, like for real. My mama, she was one of them. Played a big part in my life because if she wouldn't have did what she did to me, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
There you go.
I had to toughen up.
Become the man you are.
Yeah, I had to toughen up, become the man I am, and I had to get what the fuck was coming for me. You feel me? So I wouldn't have got that shit. Like I wouldn't. At one point I seemed like it was going all the way down. Like I'd never be in a positive position, or I'd never be, able to tell my kids one day that I had a good life, sort of. Now that I've been through the things that I've been through, now I could tell my kids, or my kids can see that my life was somewhat good, but right now today I'm a good ass nigga. Like I'm gonna do whatever for them or whatever.
Right.
Whatever people say about me is it's like, if you don't know me, you ain't been in my shoes, you really just can't say nothing about me. So it made me feel good. I see, me and my mama ain't had the best of relationship. Like mother son, we ain't had the best of relationship because it was a lot of stuff she was hearing that I was doing. It was a lot of stuff being told on me that I was doing. But I guess she ain't just had the time to sit down and just really see who her son really was. Yeah. I think me and my mama started to develop a relationship when I was 19. But I was actually staying in Virginia then with my Aunt Teresa. Rest in peace. I was staying in Virginia with my Aunt Teresa, and like my Aunt Teresa played. Now that's one person. She played a big role in my
your life. Yeah.
Like no matter.
It's always like an auntie or something too, ain't it?
No matter
It's
what
crazy.
I did, what I said, or nothing, she always believed me. Always.
Yep.
And she ain't gonna believe what nobody else say. She ain't gonna, say, yeah, you did it. No, she gonna pull me to the side. She gonna talk to me. Cause she know I'm gonna, if I did it, she know I'm gonna tell her the truth or whatever. So, yeah, me and my mama had, we build a relationship. We build a bond that, can't nobody break.
That's what's up, man.
Cause,
shout out to you, mama.
Right now, today, she see how hard I'm working, and she know I'm gonna do something real good one day. I'm doing good shit right now, whatever. See.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, you already doing it, bro.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know what I'm doing in the community because I ain't all about showing. Every time I do something for somebody or whatever, I don't go live on Facebook and be like, this is what I'm doing for such and such, such and such. If I do something for somebody, or if I do something for somebody and and the way I handle business off the camera or whatever, I handle business off the camera for those reasons, because I don't want nobody to be like, he just doing this. He just showing off.
Yeah.
Like, nah. So that's why all my business I handle, like, I don't do it on camera, cause like I say about 3 years ago, like I'm big on helping homeless people because what I've been through or whatever.
Yeah.
So like 2-3 years ago, I was working for this company called Dibs, and I used to have to deliver chemicals to
the pool company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what Deals is.
I used to have to I used to have to deliver chemicals like from Louisiana back to Mississippi or whatever. Alright, so when I went over there or whatever, I seen what really got me was I seen this family up under that bridge. I think that's on the canal or something, that real big bridge.
Yeah.
That go like downtown. I seen I seen a bunch of homeless people out there, but what really stood out to me was I seen this woman and her kids, and it was cold.
Yeah.
So I went home and I told my wife, I was like, we gotta do something. Like I want to do something for these homeless people in New Orleans. And she was like, we can't do that, this and that. We ain't got the money to do that. I was like, look, we gonna do this. Just don't worry about the money and that. We gonna do it. So I had people donate me clothes. I had people donate pillows, blankets. Me and my wife prepared food for like over 100 people. We fed over 100 people under that bridge in New Orleans.
That's what's up, man.
I see my wife, she was scared because she was like, we don't know these people or this and that.
Yeah.
These people homeless, they mind is just. I'm like, we just gonna go over there. So I jump out the car. When we get over there, I jump out the car. Luckily the police parked under the bridge where the homeless people at. And he see me carrying my gun and he see me getting stuff out the car. Then he said something, and I told him what I was doing. He was like, I got you, man. Just do whatever you gonna do. We gonna sit right here. I got you. So we start feeding the homeless people and this and that. And luckily, a pastor came up under there the same day.
Yeah.
To pray for those people up under that bridge.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
We gave them food. We gave them we gave blankets, pillows. We gave personal hygiene stuff. When I went home, I ain't have a dime in my pocket.
Yeah.
But I felt good that I did that.
Because you helped somebody out.
I got
Not just some, a lot.
I got that shit back. I got that shit back 2 times, 3 times. I got that shit back or whatever. So I really wasn't worried about that shit right there.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of shit that people don't know about. See, a lot of kids and a lot of different people around the coast area know me because
football. Coach.
Yeah, Coach Rowe.
Coach Roro.
I'm a football coach, and when like when I started with the Elite Youth Association or whatever, they welcomed me with warm arms. They welcomed me in that motherfucking I knew football, I played football, but I ain't know nothing about coaching the game. But when I went out there and taught them what I knew, and then watching the coaches around me or whatever, I developed my own type of play style and my own way that I coach the kids or whatever, and they love me or whatever. Like I go to war behind them kids. This is like every year, like in October, I do the breast cancer awareness. Like the first year, I made all the shirts for the coaches and stuff, and we wore pink the whole October or whatever. 2020 last year, I did the breast cancer awareness presentation to my Aunt Mary Mo. She beat stage 4 breast cancer or whatever.
You put a picture on Facebook about that. I think I seen that.
I wrote her I wrote her a letter. I gave her flowers. I gave her a shirt with a message on the back. I gave her a towel with her name on it with the pink ribbon on it. So I try to, a lot of people think you gotta have money to give back. You ain't gotta have money to give back. Having a good heart, that's how you can give back to your community. So
man, that's what's up, bro.
I'm big on giving back to the community, and love seeing people smile and be happy, because I know at the end of the day somebody got it worse than me. So if I could do something to make somebody smile, that's what I do.
That's what's up. You right, bro. Like you see homeless people every day, man. I be like, man, I have stopped several times and give homeless people, like food, and I went to McDonald's and got food for them. And I know where you coming from, that, cause you hate to see them go through that. Yeah. Cause you don't know, you know they've been through something, but you just half the time you don't know what it is. You be like, man, what I can do to help them out. I did it at Family Dollars one day, bro. It was a dude standing out there. My cousin where you at, Naisha? I was with her, matter of fact, her and her daughter, my cousin, Nakai. I was with them, and the dude didn't have no jacket. It was freezing out the Family Dollars on 28th Street right there by the cemetery, bro. Took my jacket off and gave it to him, bro, because I just knew that was the right thing to do. Sometimes you just know what's right to do, and you just do it. No hesitation. You just do it because you know it's the right thing to do.
So I'm just big on like helping out and doing stuff for the, just doing stuff for people, because I know what I've been through, and that's why I love coaching them kids. Like I love coaching them kids because there's kids out there that done been through what the fuck I done been through. Like it's kids out there, when they go home, they might not even eat.
Exactly.
So
no hot water, no clothes hardly, bro. And them be the kids that really make it, cause they don't want to go there no more. That route, they gonna make sure their family don't get, stay in that position. They gonna grind it out. They gonna work hard. Whatever they do at it, football, basketball, drawing, whatever it is, they gonna try to make it.
Yeah, that's what they gonna do.
They gonna grind, bro.
That's what it's all about. It's all about the grind.
Yo, that's crazy, man. So, man, tell me about. You said you was in depression at one time, bro. How'd you get out of that?
Yeah, that depression shit. It was crazy when I was fighting depression.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, but I made it through that shit. I made it through that shit. Like, what helped me get through depression was this when August Alsina came out, and the first song I ever heard about August Alsina was Downtown, with him and what's his name, Kid.
He said kid. He said kid who?
This is a kid that used to be with what's them guy's name? What was the group? The group that BG had. Nut the Kid.
Yeah,
Nut the Kid.
I was about to just say his name, Nut the Kid. Yeah, I know
so,
you're talking about. That's when the first time you heard August Alsina?
When I heard August Alsina, I started following him.
Yeah. He dope.
And I fuck with his music or whatever.
He from New Orleans.
Yeah, I know it. And
New Orleans native.
Then he, I'm following his music. Then after I followed his music, he came out with I Love It.
Yeah, that's I love that song.
Like, this dude, he alright.
Trinidad James and him.
Yeah. So once I heard that, I was like, yeah, okay. Let me see what he gonna come with next. So after that, he dropped the Testimony album.
Mm-hmm.
When he dropped that Testimony album, like, I listened to that shit every day. Every day I listened to that, Fighting Depression. I was listening to that shit. Just listening. Everything he was talking about on that album, it was like therapy. It was counseling. He was talking to me, helping me get through my damn problems or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what happened because my favorite song on that album is Fuck My Life. Yeah, Fuck My Life was like one that was just like I gotta get over this depression shit because to hear Pusha T come on that bitch like wake up feeling like fuck my life. When I'm like, man, I wake up feeling like that every fucking day. So I gotta fight this shit. So as I'm going through the album, I come to this song Right There on Testimony, and Right There was like, that had to be my favorite song of August Alsina was Right There, because he was like, I know how it be when you try your best and you turn around and and you got nothing to show for it. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I was going through. I was going through shit, I was doing shit, but at the end of the day I ain't have nothing to show for it or whatever. So that August Alsina album Testimony helped me get through depression. Like, fuck going to sit down, talk to a therapist or a counselor, put you on depression medicine. No, just I got that album and I fought depression listening to that album, and it helped me overcome a lot of shit, like, for real.
That's what's up,
so
man.
Testimony gotta be my favorite album of all time by August Alsina.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, man, music can cure a lot of stuff, man. People don't realize what music can do. It helped me through a lot of stuff I went through bad, bro. Depression including, bro. I went through a depression stage in my life, too.
That music shit be deep as fuck.
And it ain't even gotta be an industry artist. It can be somebody local. Like, if you feel like it's gonna help you through it, it will. Yeah,
that music should be deep as a motherfucker, like, for real.
It do. That
should be super deep.
That's what's up, man.
That shit ain't crazy. That shit that crazy, but yeah, that shit there be. That music helped me out or whatever. So
Hell yeah, bro.
No matter if I never get a deal, I can still say I did music, and that was something I love that I did and I accomplished.
Right.
Recording music, letting people hear my pain or whatever. So
And then who knows, man? Your music never dies. I don't care if you industry or local.
Hell no,
it never dies. Like, your music most likely be heard 30 years from now. Yeah. It'll probably be on some big weird electronics, like, how much technology advancing now. It'd be something crazy be playing on though. But
I don't give a fuck.
They gonna be like, man, they were listening to this in 2021. They were hard back then, like, it, just like we do it now, like with Master P them now. Like, we older and they.
I still
older.
Listen to that shit.
I still listen to them. Master P, you name it, Juvenile, all No Limit, Cash Money.
Yeah, I still listen to all that shit. Like, that's that's the music that really that still set in my mind. Like I got an old soul.
Me too. I do too. Yo.
I be so stuck into that shit, but like I fuck with some new artists like Young Blue, Fredo Bang.
Fredo Bang.
You know, I fuck with them. Like that's what you know. New music wise, that's what you'll catch me listening to a lot. Like Fredo Bang, Young Blue.
You know who one of my favorite new
Lil
artists is
Durk.
I like? He from Alabama. You might have heard him, Honeycomb Brazy.
Yeah, Honeycomb Brazy.
I like him.
Yeah,
He
man.
dope.
I fuck with
And that
Honeycomb.
nigga real. That nigga shot his own cousin up.
Yeah.
That dude don't play. That's crazy.
But sometimes in the street, that's what
That happens, yeah.
it happened. Like,
But he dope though. His music raw. You know he just did a song with Jay Prince.
yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, he dropped. I think it was yesterday or something like that. I think it was. I saw it on YouTube. But he dope.
Yeah, it be like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, your own blood to try to exit you out.
Yup.
I ain't no love in the street. For real.
Oh, what's up, fam? Hey, you back again? Hey, yeah, this your boy Red Visions. Hey, I'm here to tell you about this lady I know, man. Her name is Loud Pack. She dope with it, man. She sells edibles. You gonna love them. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the certain high? She got you, man. Hey, go hit her up. Loud Pack Facebook. You won't be disappointed. You want gummies? You want Rice Krispie treats? Nerve ropes? You want all that deliciousness, man? She got it. Brownies, you name it. She got it. She got you. She'll hook you up. She dope with it, man. So go hit her up, man. Loud Pack. Loud Pack. LOUDPACK. Go hit her up, man. She dope with it. And also, I have her information at the end of this video. You don't believe me? Check out some of these pics, man. Yeah, you like that, huh? Tell me what you think, man. Got her information coming up? Go hit it up. Loud Pack. Peace. Alright, fam. This part 4, man. We're gonna have this Vlad TV thing. This was up. I like this though. I ain't never done one like this. Like parts like this, always do. Alright, so man, what artists would you like to work with down here? Cause I know it's a bunch of them you would. Told me before.
Yeah. Like artists that I wanna, I love to work with, here on the coast. I gotta say, Ashton Kush, Sonny Lavoie, we worked together.
Yeah.
I wanna do more work with him. Chuck Dog, I work with him. I want to do more work with him. Let her work with Black Magic. I like that shit he be talking.
Yeah, like N.O.N. Yeah, his
he
N.O.N.
talking that shit. I like that shit.
Hot Boy Turkey.
I love to work with Doughboy D.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this little nigga name, but this little nigga named Trev or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do. I do. I done heard his name a couple of times.
Yeah,
I don't know how to say it either.
Yeah, I love to work with him. I love to work with the legend, Kim Ross.
Kim Damio.
No, Kim Ross. Kim Damio too.
Oh, okay.
Kim Ross. I
Kim.
think she called herself Nina Ross or something.
Yeah. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Kim.
Like I love, I love to work with her. It's a lot of artists. I love to work with what's the nigga name? What's the nigga name that Mag Studio? What's his name? Sean or whatever. What's his name? What's his name? I forgot but his name, but I know him when I see him. He an
artist?
He an artist. A black nigga.
There's so many that be there though. That's what I'm trying to.
I love to work with Arthur.
Cause they got Arthur,
Amon Raw.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work with him.
What about Mississippi Baby?
I work with Boo Man. It's a lot of you know artists I love to work with here.
Mag dope himself too. Mag dope.
Yeah,
he played me some of his songs in the studio before. Yeah. I was like, man.
It's a lot of artists I love to work with here. You know, not because you know I want to get clout off them. Yeah. Because you know different artists have different buzz. Mm-hmm. It's because when I look at the music scene in Mississippi in Gulfport on this coastline, we got a lot of talent, a lot of raw talent that's unheard of or whatever.
So much.
And a lot of niggas be like, you know, share my shit, post my shit. Just because I don't share your shit, post your shit or whatever, I'm busy, I'm doing something else or whatever. I'm focusing on myself. Mm-hmm. But I still fuck with your music. I'm focused on myself, but I still fuck with your music. Mm-hmm. I still like your music. Mm-hmm. And another artist I forgot about my boy. Another artist I love to work with is Vunny.
Vun, aka Vunny. What's up, bruh?
Yeah, I love to work with
Mr. Bop himself.
Yeah. That nigga got in one when he did that shit.
Yeah, man. He did. He had hit right there. He got a bunch of good hits, man.
Nigga had the club going crazy.
He
like
did. He still do though. He be doing a little shit.
Yeah, still do.
Like I don't know about now because of COVID, but he, you know, I be seeing him out there. I know he do his boxing thing too. You know, he box.
Yeah, I love to work with him too. It's a lot of different artists, and like if I forgot anybody, it's one nigga I really want to work with. This nigga Madoff in Kansas.
I know you talking about
Madoff in Kansas. Yeah. I definitely want to do some work with Madoff. That nigga there get
dope.
That nigga give you that nigga give you that raw and uncut shit like straight up. He going in with it like I definitely love to work with him. Actually, Madoff's supposed to been on the Changing Faces. Like
what happened?
Man.
I'm not saying Project Boy. You know, it been bad. It was even boy. No. Yeah, Project Boy in him on it. Oh, man.
No, and that can possibly happen for a remix. But Madoff, he's supposed to been on the original, song or whatever. But I had a lot of stuff going on or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he had going on his end or whatever. But I had a lot of stuff going on. So for a while, I stopped recording music or whatever. So it's just kind of like, I ain't got time, to record music right now.
Okay.
And I'm speaking on this situation because I don't want nobody to feel like, that I don't fuck with them and, I stood them up. Like, that wasn't the case. Like,
nah, you fuck with everybody.
Yeah, shit happened. And, maybe Changing Faces, I'm gonna say this. Maybe Changing Faces was God playing.
Spark off this now, Spark off where everybody want to collab with each other.
He might got something bigger for me and Madoff to get on. But
that's a good point, right there.
I fuck with that nigga. I like his music. Me and him actually did a few performed at a few showcases. Me and him both made appearances at a few showcases here on the coast or whatever. Mm-hmm. He rocked the stage, I rocked the stage. He showed me love, I showed him love or whatever, like what niggas supposed to do or whatever. I think my next feature is it gotta be with Madoff.
Madoff, yeah.
That gotta be my next feature or whatever. Like I wanna get some work done with him. The nigga raw.
He raw. He very raw. Madoff though.
I be checking this shit out, when he be posting it on Facebook. I be checking this shit out, or taking this shit out or whatever.
I be doing the same.
I be like, damn, this nigga here snapping.
I didn't know he was like that, raw, bro.
Nigga speak real fucking facts.
He do.
Yes, speak real facts. Like
I didn't know he was like this.
I fuck with his music.
I do.
I fuck with Ashton Kush music hard too, because see, a lot of people don't know this coming up. You know, when they had the M-Bar and all that stuff downtown, and the little talent shows, me and Ashton Kush used to perform at these talent shows or whatever. One night he'll win, the next week I win. 1 week he'll win, and next week I win or whatever. But that shit, it was a challenge in them talent shows when we did the little showcases. When Ashton Kush was in the showcases with me and shit or whatever, it was a challenge because that nigga was bringing that dope shit. He was bringing that fire.
That's what's up.
And the next week I go back down to the M-Bar and I was like, man, I gotta bring something hard this time, cause I know that nigga coming. He gonna bring it or whatever. Yeah, so and he did every time. And you know, it's a pleasure just being around. It's a pleasure being around, you know, artists like Madoff, Ashton Kush, Vonnie, Project Boy, you know, Chuck Dog. You know, it's an honor to be with them guys because somebody gotta make it. And you know what? I forgot about two people, and these niggas I came up, you know, looking up to these niggas too. Almighty.
Fairly Boy.
Yeah. Chino Hill, Jeff Hill. Yeah, like, yeah, I fuck with their music hard as a motherfucker. This ain't me just saying this or this. I really fuck with their music or whatever. Like,
you talking about Real Deal J Hill?
Real Deal J Hill. Yeah, everybody ain't born for time. Like, man, when that nigga motherfucking, when I heard
that, he rap on it. These niggas in the state. When I don't know, but I like it.
when I heard that nigga do that, everybody ain't built for crime or whatever. Like, I felt that shit in my bones, because I was like, yeah, he spoke real true shit, because
I got him on my episode too.
Everybody ain't built for that shit or whatever, and it just, you know, it just go on from there or whatever.
Better weigh your options, cause I make a move and I'm telling you.
Yeah, and you know, the scene on the coast with this music is so crazy, because we got all this talent here, but a lot of niggas is just like, a lot of niggas stuck in their own selfish ways. Like, just because this nigga got a hot song, I'm not finna hate and said, oh, that nigga whack, that nigga trash. That I'm not finna do that, because it's millions and millions of people around the fucking world. Everybody got their own type of music they love to listen to. Nigga might not like my music, but
the next nigga
might fuck with it.
Yeah.
Nigga might think I'm snapping, but the next nigga might not think I'm snapping.
Right.
He might think that's bullshit. I need to go back in the studio. I need a ghostwriter or something. Like, and niggas get in their feelings because certain people don't like their shit. And I know out of all the music that I make, I know somebody out here love my shit.
I love it. I'm one of them, bro. I'm one of these fans.
And like,
I ain't even gonna lie. You heard me singing Zayden? I knew Zayden word for word.
And like, Bad Vibes was like one of my biggest records.
Bad Vibes,
locally. That was one of my biggest records, because I remember I used to ask Meek, you know, can I perform? Yeah. He was just like, oh, I got you, bro. This and that. I never performed, right? So when I dropped Bad Vibes, I seen him at First Friday. And he was like, damn, little bro, I gotta get you in there. I want you to perform that shit. That shit there going off. So me and Chuck went through and we performed that bitch. We rocked it. It was doing Black Spring Break fight night.
Okay.
We performed Bad Vibes, and motherfucker was feeling that shit. Like, for real. And then, like, that nigga, he seen what I can do then. Like, he gave me a chance then, because it was at a point where he approached me. Like, I fuck with that shit. I'm feeling that shit. Y'all went in on that shit.
Yeah.
So it was just like, yeah, you can come through and perform. Then he told me, you know, we're gonna do fight night on a Sunday. I was thinking like on a Sunday, ain't nobody gonna be there. Then I think about it, Black Spring Break. I walked in that bitch, it was like a fucking Saturday night. I said, oh.
Showed hell out, dude.
I
went crazy.
Yeah, I got kind of nervous. Phone went dead.
It did.
Yeah. It come back
charger.
on. I got kind of nervous, but it all worked out.
Worked out for the best.
Yeah, it all worked out. So
it's messing up. Like charger. Dude is trying to charge.
It's trying to charge. Yeah, that's when I come back. Towards the end of the interview, I have a little juice out. You know, play the new song for him or whatever. But yeah, that nigga, you know, that nigga gave me a chance to perform for people to just see me perform in the at level or whatever. But he do some real shit for the community though.
I remember level.
Yeah, I respect him for that. He do some real shit for the community. Like, shit be dope as fuck. Like for real.
Hell yeah. Alright, man. So I guess we'll wrap up this part right here, fam. So I guess when we come back on the next part, we'll let them hear the new song. You want to let them hear it, or you what you want to do? And then we'll, let everybody know where they can hear your music at.
Yeah, we can do that. I touch a little bit more on the local scene or whatever. Then we can go into the new tracks and shit like that. We can do it like that.
Alright, gonna go to a quick commercial break, man. We'll be right back.
Listening to T.I., I like Pop.
That was a pivotal moment, man.
Yeah. I like Pop and Biggie and all that, you know. Pop remind me of some of the type of music that I do. You tell stories to paint a picture. But, what really inspired me was listening to that T.I. album, I'm Serious.
Yeah.
Be Easy. That was my shit. That's what made me want to do music. Then you had trap music, then you had trap, you had I'm Serious. After I'm Serious, you had trap music. After that, you had Urban Legend. Now Urban Legend was a motherfucker from beginning to the end.
Better get on your jobs.
And the thing about that, about T.I. inspiring me or whatever to do this shit or whatever, because when you listen to T.I. music, he really make you feel like you a king.
He do.
He
speak the truth.
He speaks some real shit to make you really feel like you're a fucking king. And and that's how I look at you. That's how I look at all the major artists, on this coastline, in front of coastline or whatever. Feel that we kings. We got this shit. It's just we just need to be heard. Need a voice out here. That's why I say I thought about quitting this shit for a long time. Just stop doing music, but it was not letting nobody tear my dreams down or nothing like that. Not let nobody wake me up from my dream. Just keep going for it. That's what I did. And it's a lot of artists I see that they got that hunger in them. Some real fucking animals, just real shit. And like I told you, the nigga Madoff, I want to fucking work with him.
Right.
That nigga there.
He raw.
That I told you, that nigga's a fucking animal.
He is.
Different type of animal. That nigga can go to a club, perform, and stand out from everybody that's performing in that bitch, because he got his own style. And in order to make good music, you have to be original. that nigga's original. I'm original. It's a lot of niggas around here that's original, but it's a lot of niggas that's bite major artists, and that's just something I don't do, or whatever. But yeah, that's that. Like I say, seeing his body of work that he do with the music, that make me just really want to work with him. Madoff, Black Magic. Black Magic be speaking that real shit.
Yeah, he do.
Like, me and him can vibe on all types of levels because I might not been where this nigga been.
Yeah.
I might not been in his shoes or whatever, but we both got different stories. But when he speak his music, when he rap his music, it's real. You could tell it's real.
Yeah, it's like from it's like from the gut. You can feel it with him too. Just like with yours.
Yeah, it's some shit you could feel.
Yeah.
So I ain't hating on no nigga. I ain't got time to beef with no nigga.
Right.
That's why I'm letting you know that I work with any nigga on the coast or whatever that want to work with me. And if you don't work with me, I ain't gonna be like, oh, fuck this nigga, he ain't wanna work with me. I'm not gonna be like that because maybe you got something else going on. And that's what some niggas gotta understand. I got something else going on. I really ain't got time to work with nobody. I'm trying to get me heard. Cause you got some that's like that. Like, I'm trying to get me heard. What you trying to do with me, this and that, like, that can wait. Or whatever, but and I understand a nigga like that with a mind frame like that because we all trying to make it.
Yeah, that one goal.
We like all kings in the fucking jungle. Somebody got to make it out.
Somebody is one of y'all.
Yeah.
If
somebody.
not all, hopefully, man. I'm praying all y'all make it, man.
Yeah.
Cause I like to see all y'all do good. There's so much talent.
Yeah, but. When me and that nigga Madoff drop a song together, we gon' make it.
Madoff, hit my boy up, man. Hit him up.
I wanna do a
he
song.
He wanna work with you, man. Hit him up.
That nigga got that nigga original. He got original style. A person that just been grinding, like really just grinding, like that nigga Ashton Kush. That nigga that been grinding since I met him. Grind never stop.
Yeah.
And I admire what Ashton Kush do because he hungry. This is what he want. And ain't nobody gonna stop him from getting it or whatever. So I admire niggas like that. That's really going for what they want or whatever. And between Ashton, Madoff, Black Magic, Project Boy, Almighty, all them niggas that I see they just uploading videos every day. They dropping music every day. They going live, previewing music and shit. And it's like that motivate me. See, a lot of niggas don't know when I see you doing that.
Yeah.
That motivate me. That don't make me hate on you.
I be ready to get into
that. Make me go in my studio and be like, shit, I gotta drop something now. Like this nigga snapping. I gotta drop something now. But it ain't no hate thing.
Yeah.
It's a motivation thing.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of people don't see it like that. A lot of people see it as a hating thing, but it's not a hating thing. Like I said, it's a motivation thing or whatever. But because what other motivation do you need than a nigga from your own city? Let a nigga from your own city to motivate you to go hard. It ain't no competition. I ain't in competition with no nigga or whatever. I want to work with you niggas.
Yeah. Cause
somebody gotta make it. Somebody gotta put on for Mississippi. Even if I never make it, I'm gonna root for the nigga that made it.
Yeah. Cause he made it.
Yeah, cause he made it.
And it ain't on no hating shit.
Yeah,
it's just cause he made it. Yeah.
Yeah, see it, but everybody can't make it. It's 2 in a million, 1 in a million. Now I gotta give a special shout out to my boy Tito Low. Yeah. Tito Lopez.
I went to Gulfport High with him. Middle school too, Gulfport Central.
That man that man been working his ass off, and just because you don't see him, that don't mean he working. He making big moves. I talk to him here and there, but you know, when I don't talk to him for a while, it's just like, you know, I don't get in my feelings and be like, oh, cuz ain't hit me up and this and that. No, it ain't. I know you working, nigga. This is what you eat off of. Me, I wake up and I go to a job and clock in. Nigga, you
and clock out.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Me
too.
You financially stable with the music thing where you don't have to go to work. All you got to do is sit up and do music, write music, and this and that. I'm not to that point yet, but I'm working my ass off. It's gonna get there one day. If I don't make it to rap or whatever, if I don't make it big in the industry or whatever, it just. Maybe I'll be some type of A&R executive, you know, company executive or something.
Yeah.
Anything is possible. I might, you know, with my videos, somebody might call me for a leading role in a movie or something.
You never know.
For the acting.
See, I like your way of thinking because you was like, it's just my music can take me more than just doing this. I like that way of thinking. I like your way of thought process.
Yeah, but
that's what's up.
Yeah, but like I was saying though, like it's time for somebody to really just buckle down on our youth and our community though, because they watching these major artists put these guns and these drugs on TV and they really think they living like that. All that shit just entertainment. Because if them niggas was really living like that, they would not be in the industry because they'd be locked up in jail. And see, that's what people not understanding, like that shit.
Or dead.
Yeah, or dead. Like all that shit is entertainment. I can put 1,000 guns in my video and rap about killing a nigga, and I ain't killed nobody. It's all entertainment, and that's what a lot of our youth. That's what they feed off of. Major artists putting false shit.
Like false information is,
but you can't knock them. You can't knock them for that because it's entertainment.
It's all entertainment.
Sex sale.
Yup.
Drug sale.
And sex is everywhere. Advertising. It's
yeah.
You know.
They even selling that pussy on OnlyFans.
All that stuff. OnlyFans.com.
Yeah, nigga.
You want to see me naked? Go OnlyFans.com.
yeah. They even.
That's how bad it done got right now.
They ain't even just prostitute no more. Just like out in the opening, like them. They got OnlyFans and like. I don't knock a bitch that's, well, I ain't gonna say bitch. I don't knock a female that's selling her videos on OnlyFans. I don't knock a female that's selling her videos on Instagram and Snapchat. Baby, you a hustler.
That's what I was about to say.
Because you got some sick individuals that'll buy that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna say what I was finna say, but
I think I know what you're finna say.
You got some sick individuals that buy that shit, and I don't knock you, any of you females, for selling pussy. I don't knock y'all for doing that. Do what you want to do, baby. Live your life. You making that money. Like old girl South Play Club, make the money, don't let it make you, bitch. Upload that pussy on OnlyFans and be mine.
Well, you a fool. But you speaking truth.
Yeah, we mine. Like, you know, like, man be looking at female, be like, oh, she a hoe, she a this, she that. No, like, I know some men, like, I tell my wife this all the time, like, baby, let's go upstairs so you can slut me out. I want to be slutted out, bitch. Come on. Come slut me out. Make me feel nasty tonight. Shit. Shit, like the females ain't the only ones that want to be just slutted out. Shit. Niggas want to be slutted out by their woman, by a female. Slut me out. Make me feel like motherfucking garbage on a Saturday morning waiting to get picked up. God damn. I want to get that nasty. So, you know, like I said, I don't knock a female for what she doing online and this and that.
Yeah.
I don't knock her, but yeah. Message to my like I said, I appreciate you bringing me on to the show and this and that.
Hell yeah.
Everything been all positive. Everything been all good. Just want to give a message to the our youth in the community. Don't let nobody knock you from your dream.
Right.
If you dreaming, you want to make it big. Don't let them wake you up. Keep dreaming.
Right.
Keep dreaming until you wake up to fucking reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. And it's just time for a lot of people just come together and just get our communities back how they used to be, because we slowly losing our youth in the community or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time for some OGs, some big dogs to step up and
make a change.
Be
that like, voice.
Yeah, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it within ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna put the white folks in it. We ain't gonna do none of that. We gonna take what we got in our community and we gonna make this shit right.
Make it happen.
But a lot of niggas can't be jealous and think they're in competition with nobody.
Right.
That's the only way. So yeah, message to my youth, man. Just keep your head up. Stay in school. Stay away from drugs, because they got some new type of shit out here. Listen to your parents. You know, get your education.
Yep.
Get your
main
education.
thing you need to do is get the education. That's one main thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Cause I dropped out of school and had to go get a fucking GED. Like
me too.
Yeah, like.
But sometimes certain situations you have to do stuff like that. You don't want to, but certain situations in life it calls you to do that.
Yeah. So me
was my mom. She got sick. My dad was going through stuff. Had to help take care of home. And sometimes you have to do that. You have to become a person.
Yeah, you got to.
Before you really want to, or do stuff.
Yeah,
But hey, you still got your education. That's all.
Yeah, you still got your education. That's what I'm saying.
It's equivalent to a high school diploma.
That's what I'm saying to the youth. Like, while you still in school, in high school or whatever, go and get that high school diploma, because every college don't accept a GED.
No, they don't. And that's the sad thing about it.
Yeah.
It's still
not knocking people that do have a GED, because that's still an education that you went and you worked hard to get. Mm-hmm. So I'm not knocking people that that went and got their GED. Hell, I got mine or whatever, because I just ain't want to listen in school or whatever. So now I'm just telling the youth, like, stay in school. I know your teachers might be assholes and this and that and just say different shit to pick with you and all that, but that's like a battle. That's like a battle you gotta fight, and that's a battle you ain't gonna win that shit till you graduate and get the fuck up out of them people's schoolhouse. Mm-hmm. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Keep all that toxic shit where it's at. Special shout out to everybody that been there for me, everybody that I mentioned in this interview. Hope God bless y'all. Special shout out to my mama, my grandma, my sisters and brothers. We might be distant and don't see eye to eye sometimes, but I love y'all. Special shout out to my son Zayden. I hope one day I can see you again.
You will, bro. You'll see him sooner than what you think, man.
But we ain't gonna get into all that or whatever. That shit there, man. That shit just worked me up when I think about my son that I can't see or whatever. Thinking about it. I thought he was dead, but he was here.
Yeah, man. I still can't believe that story. That's crazy.
That shit that crazy or whatever. But we
damn.
Shout out to everybody. Jug, I see you watching the live or whatever. We need to talk some business about a video shoot for this Changing Faces.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Jug.
Shout out to Madoff, Ashton Kush,
y'all,
Al Mighty, J Nick,
Family Boy,
Sonny LaVoy,
Sonny,
the one, rest in peace.
Twan the Beatmaker.
Lance Carter, rest in peace. Yeah, Twan the Beatmaker. Vonnie.
Yep.
Yellow Nino, free that nigga. Mag, shout out J Boy. Special shout out to J Boy the Dunn, because he broke a lot of my records on their radio station or whatever, on Freedom K radio station. Shout out to him. Shout out to Project family. Boy. To my kids, I love you. You know, if I forgot anybody else, you know, it's just you know, no hard feelings or nothing like that. My mind's just racing or whatever.
Well, that's
and I'm
right,
on that
bro.
drink.
We at the end anyways, bro.
Yeah, we at the end of this shit. I appreciate everybody came in and you know, took time to, you know, listen to my story. You know, check out a few of my songs.
Speaking of that, we gonna play that new joint, right?
Yeah, Changing Faces. Changing Faces by Jose Rocafella and Project Boy. That shit fire as a motherfucker. That shit
very
dope.
fire. Y'all finna like it, cause we finna play it.
That shit dope. Like I said, you can DM me or whatever. You can reach me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever, at Jose Rocafella. JOSCROCAFELLA. Jose Rocafella. Yeah, just reach me. You can reach out to me, you know.
And I have all this information posted too at the end of the video, so y'all, if y'all can't remember how to spell it, I have all of it.
Anything you want to ask me, you can ask me or whatever, because it's 21. I'm all about business.
Right.
I just want to work with niggas and make some money. Like I said, I ain't got time to beef with no niggas or none of that shit. It's just if we gonna make a positive music scene on the Gulf Coast, a lot of us gonna have to come together.
Right.
And that's just what it is. Special shout out to Cope, my boy Young Cope Aesthetic, like a big brother to me, Leroy. Shout out to all my players, all the youth that I've been a part of their life. Shout out to them too. So yeah, we gonna get into this changing faces, cause you know, a lot of niggas be changing faces.
Alright, y'all, this is my boy, man. I appreciate you being on the show, fam. I really do, man. Appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, it's an honor. It's an honor. I had fun. I enjoy this shit.
It's gonna be a 5-part episode. This is like my very first one, so I'm excited. So y'all enjoy, man. Here we go. Changing Faces by Project Boy. This has been another
Project Boy and Jose Rocafella.
There you go, Project Boy and Jose Rocafella. This is another episode of Red Visions After Dark Podcast Show, episode 3, man. We out. Peace.
Okay. Yeah. These niggas, they be changing faces. Oh, two-faced ass niggas. That's why I stay in my own lane. Yeah. Jose Rocafella, Project Boy. Let's go.
These niggas, they be changing faces. Smile in your face, but really hate you. These bitches, they be changing faces. I'm just trying to set my mood to fly to different places. These niggas, they be changing faces. Smile in your face, but really hate you. These bitches, they be changing faces. I'm just trying to set my mood to fly to different places. These niggas, they be changing faces. These bitches, they be changing faces. These niggas, they be changing faces. I'm just trying to set my mood to fly to different places.
They be smiling in your face. Yeah, I swear these niggas fake, pretending that they love you. Reptilian, boy, they turn to snakes. These bitches, they the same too. They be hissing on you, so watch who you let next to you. And who be kissing on you. Your trust turn to hate. Real gone out the gate. Stay focused, bout your cake. Fuck around, then it be too late. Pussy niggas, they be vultures, homie. Swarm around you, trying to eat you, praying down on you. I promise it ain't the same no more. Keeping 100, it ain't a thing no more. Too much betrayal in this game for sure. Man, these bitches will cross you out, yeah, believe it, I know. No new friends, no more trust, so I keep it so low. Loyalty, what the hell is that? Family and friends, they'll turn their back. Switch up on they day ones, won't talk about it, I witnessed that. Changing faces, I'm talking mascara. Look how they hide it though. Fly to different places, let's go. Project boy on airplane mode.
These niggas, they be changing faces. Smile in your face, but really hate you. These bitches, they be changing faces. I'm just trying to set my mood to fly to different places. These niggas, they be changing faces. Smile in your face, but really hate you. These bitches, they be changing faces. I'm just trying to set my mood to fly to different places. A lot of niggas gon' switch on you, but you gotta remain the same. Better keep that shit 1,000 on me. You get the same old shit that's dishing out. Never lack loyalty, always real, so I can't say that for the rest of y'all. Most of them done changed up, so I kept my head up. Family, they the worst ones. Your own blood, try to exit out. Ain't no love up in the street. Gotta watch these niggas, they sneak as fuck. They'll catch you slipping, they'll wet you up. Crying tears like they really give a fuck. Everybody love it when you're dead and gone. When I was here on my last, she ain't care for me. Now I'm grinding, I'm on my shit. Met a couple phony niggas that ain't bout shit. Bitches hearing my name, now they riding my dick. I'm the same old nigga you said wouldn't be shit. All these changing faces, so I can't trust shit. I'm just chasing the bag, trying to hit me a lick. I'm just chasing the bag, trying to hit me a lick. All these hating ass niggas, I'ma kill them with this. These niggas, they be changing faces. Smile in your face, but really hate you. These bitches, they be changing faces. I'm just trying to set my mood to fly to different places. These niggas, they be changing